The scenery here is just gorgeous. Thinking the start of this video looks a lot like my Kyle of Lochalsh video, my previous video. Well, it's not that simple. You see, we're not on the Kyle of Lochalsh Line, we're on the Far North Line. The Far North Line is somewhere that I've never actually considered going before, but I've done a bit of research recently and bits of it look as if it could be just as good, if not better, than the Kyle of Lochalsh Line. So let's see how we get on.
Well, at this point, while we're blasting through the lowland areas of the Moray Firth, I better tell you a bit about this amazing railway line. The line starts in Inverness in the south and winds its way all the way up through Caithness and Sutherland to the towns of Wick and Thurso. The line itself splits at Georgemas Junction to allow for two separate terminus. This being a rural line, the line is a single continuous track, with trains having to cross over at railway stations, as is common with railway lines in this part of the world. The train we are on today is run and operated by ScotRail, comprising of two Class 158 Express Sprinter diesel multiple units, which are the main type of train operating this route.
The route that the train takes is actually the same as the Kyle of Lochalsh Line, up until Dingwall. That's where the two lines split. You'll have seen in my last video that at Dingwall I mentioned that that's where the line split. So that's the route we're on today. We're going up to Thurso. We're not doing the whole trek. The line also splits at, I can't remember the name of the junction now. I'll put it down here. But yeah, it splits there. And one part of it will go to Thurso and one part of it will go to Wick. Sometimes services do go to both, and that's the one we're on today. It'll go to Thurso, that's where we'll get off, and then it'll carry on to Wick.
There are plans in the future to utilise this rail line more with freight, such as timber, in order to clear congestion on the A9, part of the North Coast 500, and the main road in this part of Scotland. Much like the Kyle of Lochalsh Line, this line was scheduled in 1963 for closure under the beaching report, but thanks to the determined protest of the locals living along the line, it was kept open. After passing Tyne, the rail line departs from the coast and delves into Caithness, Sutherland and the beautiful flow country. So for now, I'll let you enjoy it from here.
The scenery here is just gorgeous. I highly recommend this trip for anybody who likes a good train journey. It's pretty long at 3 hours, but it is absolutely gorgeous.
After going through the absolutely gorgeous flow country, being the largest blanket bog in Europe, making it a listed nature reserve, we arrive in the relatively flat northern lands of Caithness, where we head for Georgemouth Junction, and then for Thurso, the end to our journey today. Cost-wise, this journey cost me only £24.80 for a return ticket, which I think is pretty inexpensive, and for an experience, this is fantastic value for money.
And there we have it, the Far North Line. Honestly, I'm surprised by it. It is one of the most beautiful lines I've ever been on, but it's never really talked about. And how do I get out of this station? Okay, I think the door down there is locked, so I'm gonna go this way and see how I get on. Luckily my hotel isn't far. Apparently the Northern Lights are meant to be really good tonight, so I do want to try and get some of them if possible. It may be the case that there's too much cloud cover, which you can probably see right now. A lot of cloud cover tonight, so I might not get to see the Northern Lights. But anyway, that was the Far North Line. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please consider subscribing, and we'll see you all in the next one.